everyone, and welcome to Off Topic, the podcast where we frequently go off topic. And because it is the Christmas season, you said it was going to be posted on Christmas?
Yes, it's being posted on Christmas.
Well, Merry Christmas, everyone! All families have traditions of like Christmas traditions. It's just like the thing of Christmas, I guess. And we're gonna talk about traditions, this Christmas traditions. Yeah, I don't have anything else.
That's the episode, guys. Called a wrap.
Yeah, we finally got Isaac
That's
in here
all I got.
too. It's only been like 6 months or something
I'm
like
back.
that. Not actually
Yeah,
6 months.
if only we had a certain person.
If
the
only
name
we
that's
had
Christmas
Cameron,
Eve.
we'd have the full core group. Alas,
It's almost like he could. Yeah.
It's almost
Anyway.
like he could take a break from assembling his
Good
computer
time.
and get in here, but alas.
Yeah.
Break's not over for a little bit. There's a chance.
Yeah.
Christmas now.
Christmas now.
If only.
That's a demand.
Imagine having the power to just randomly summon Christmas.
Oh my gosh. That would be the craziest. We've already done an episode about superpowers, but that would be the craziest episode ever to just like change what day a holiday's on, or like or suddenly make it some time of the year, or like make like it so that it's literally just everything all of a sudden just is this
Every
one
day's
thing.
your birthday.
Every day's your birthday, exactly. And it's just like, my birthday's today. And it goes back and rewrites history so that you were actually born however many years ago you decide you were born ago.
I don't know if any of you know who Zach King is. He makes like
I'm familiar.
well edited magic videos.
Yeah, magic videos, yeah.
One of his videos, he had like a it was like weapons of Christmas, like a gun that when you shoot it at someone it wraps them in wrapping paper. Or like something I found really funny was a grenade, which was a snow globe, and when it blew up, it just like put snow everywhere around it and Christmasified everything. It was really funny.
I love a snow glow bomb. That'd go crazy.
Snow glow bomb.
Just bomb the world with snow.
Yeah. Okay. I guess that's something we all live in generally the same area. And I almost actually said where we live, which would have been a problem. But
I feel like you've done that before. I'm not gonna lie.
I may have, but I'm not going to
No one
repeat
go back
it.
and check, please. For our own sake.
Nobody go back and check. It'll be fine. I vaguely mentioned there's one thing I vaguely mentioned that if you know, you know. So at that point you would already like it was something specific.
But like if you know, you already know. So like...
Yeah, exactly. But that's besides the point. We get snow for Christmas. Yeah, we get snow for Christmas.
I don't know about that one.
Not for Christmas every year, but like you know, we get snow. There's snow, and it's so weird to think that there are people out there that don't get snow, because for us,
people
snow
have
is
never even seen snow in person.
I know. Well, and this is probably going to out where we are since it's like the snow place, but
No, it isn't.
not really.
Guys, we're in Alaska. Fun fact.
We live in Alaska, yeah. I guess that's fair. Any number of places could be the snow place. But like there are places that don't get snow, and like it's just kind of a universal winter Christmas thing for us. It happens theoretically every year. And it's just I don't know. It's weird that some people don't get that.
Well, and I've like talked to Australians and people who, you know, have Christmas in the summer. Like it's not even that they're just not getting snow. Like it's literally the time of year that is summer for them because they're in the southern hemisphere. But like it doesn't necessarily change their perception of Christmas because they still watch the same Christmas movies. Like everything still pictures it with snow, which is just fascinating when you think about how many people actually have snow during Christmas, which is not a lot.
Yeah.
Relatively speaking.
Global warming.
Which again is like, as I said, it just kind of I was just gonna repeat what I had said, but like, you know, we get snow for Christmas theoretically. That's kind of like the thing that we hope happens. But either way, we get snow around Christmas. Again, theoretically. The weather could be a bit finicky. We've talked about weather. We've talked about weather before. We've talked about weather before. We already covered that.
But like we always hope for snow on Christmas, but it's really not that. It's kind of annoying sometimes.
It is,
you know?
especially for a lot of people that travel. Like I've never done a ton of Christmas traveling, but like the holidays are when you travel, and like wishing for snow for Christmas feels like a kind of unproductive thing to do.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought I cut out. Nope.
No.
Okay, we just conversation.
No, it just
Pause.
I don't know why, but like I feel like this happens regularly on this podcast. We'll just like come to like a complete stop, and there'll be like 10 to 30 seconds of just silence after somebody says something, and like I don't have the energy
lack
to go
of, like,
in.
being able to see people.
Something.
Yeah.
It's like when you can't see people's faces, it's harder to tell who's trying to talk. And so we all like pause waiting for someone, and then it turns out someone else is waiting for you, and then you weren't actually waiting for anyone, you were just pausing to hear what they were saying, etc. Just kind of
Well, we can fix
cannonball snowballs.
I don't record the actual Discord, so
I'm not looking at my phone right now, so
I don't have a I don't have a camera.
why do you not have a camera?
I left it at college.
Anyway.
So
holiday traditions.
Do you guys use
real quick, do we want to expand this from just Christmas traditions to like Christmas season traditions, like holiday traditions and winter traditions, or do we want to stick to specifically Christmas traditions?
Well, it is Christmas.
It is Christmas, but like I feel like everybody kind of wraps the holidays into Christmas.
Yeah, I guess.
Well, most of the holidays are Christmas.
I mean, Christmas is the only holiday. So.
It is the only holiday.
Whoa! Don't.
It doesn't matter what season it is. There's always at least one person celebrating Christmas. You know, with their tree in the middle of July.
I got rants I could go on about that.
Oh my god, we fucking left. What was the latest we left Christmas lights up? I think it was August. It might have been September. It might have been September. It might have been September, and at that
the decorations down.
Well, we took like the tree down and stuff like that.
Right.
But like specifically the outside lights, like we never ended up taking them down.
Yeah.
I don't think we ever turned them back. I don't think we ever like flipped them on specifically. But like they just never got turned off or never got taken back down.
I found myself with like no costume this Halloween, but I did have a Santa hat, so I wore that the entire Halloween.
Remember that year you came into school dressed as a banana? That was fucking beautiful.
We don't talk about that.
We don't talk about bananas.
Multiple people were in on that. It was great.
It was fucking
Wait, why did you need multiple people being in on a banana costume?
Basically, it was like class color day, and our class color was yellow.
Oh, was it class color day? I thought it was.
It was class color day.
I thought it was Halloween that you did.
No, it was class color day.
You might have done it for Halloween as well.
Yeah, maybe, but I forgot.
Anyway, we should probably get on topic about Christmas traditions.
How many of you guys use actual trees versus like fake trees?
Comment down in the comments. Yeah.
Comment down below.
Comment down below.
It was a real Christmas tree.
Let's get some rage bait going. Like, start up a debate in the comment section. Feed the algorithm.
Hell yeah.
Because if anyone disagrees with you, you better dislike their comment.
No, don't feed into the hatred.
If you comment what tree you use down below, I will personally go and start a debate with you. I don't care what side you stand on. I will regularly check this episode and
We're
just
gonna
see what pops up.
we're gonna get
like
super famous like 4 years down the road, and this episode is gonna be the one that everybody harkens back to and like fills up with comments, and there's just gonna be thousands and thousands of comments about people and their favorite trees, and Isaac's gonna spend all of the rest of his life arguing tree points
I
online.
was about to just make the same exact statement. Completely different,
It's worth
but yes.
worth it.
Good luck with that, Isaac. I wish you the best, soldier.
The Lord has given me some of the hardest titles, but that might be the hardest one yet. People come out on top though.
Oh Lord.
I want to see some absolutely like wild takes on the tree tobacco. Like, who's the person who makes a Twizzler tree each year and like has strong opinions about it? You know, like there's someone who builds it out of Legos and will fight anyone who does it any other way because they think that Legos is the only way. And I'm here for it, and I'm here to debate you on it. So bring it on.
I don't think you can debate
that
a
actually
Lego tree. A Lego tree sounds like so much fun.
Recently,
I could debate
I
it.
heard of this tradition. Basically, have you ever heard of the pickle tradition?
I knew you were going to say the tree
Yeah.
pickle.
Christmas pickle.
The Christmas pickle.
My grandparents do it.
I never have done this, but I recently like just discovered that this exists. Basically, I'm not basically someone will hide a plastic or glass ornament of a pickle on the tree, and then whoever finds it first is like lucky for the year or something.
My grandparents have a fake pickle, a plastic one.
So sad
I
it's
don't
not
think
real.
it's an actual pickle.
It
I
should
don't
be
think-
real.
Some people do.
We should
Actual
make
pickles.
real
It started with
pickles.
actual pickle. I think. I'm pretty sure.
we should start a petition to make it so that people are only allowed to use real pickles.
The smell would be so bad eventually.
A
You'd find
petition
it
to
just to get rid of the
who?
smell.
Santa, obviously.
Santa's in charge of all of this. Yeah, no, so we use the pickle at grandparents' house, but there's also my family is giant nerds, so we also have these Star Trek spaceships of like the Federation, the Klingon bird of prey. And so my grandparents will hide those around in the tree as well. And since they have a pretty dense tree, sometimes they're very hard to find. But at home, we have these like extremely tiny, like smaller than a penny spaceships that we will also hide. And those ones are just hard to find because they're so small. Like you could be blinded by a light because they're just hiding behind it and you will never find it. And they're a pain in the butt to find when we're taking the tree down.
Blinded by the lights, exactly. Yeah. Anyway, circling back to the tree thing, I did not answer your question about whether I use a fake or an artificial or a real tree. My family always used a real tree, and there's more to that story. However, where I live now uses an artificial tree. My grandparents always used artificial trees. But my family every year we would go to was it Lowe's or Home Depot? One of the two of those places had like Christmas trees.
Probably Home Depot. I mean, I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised if Lowe's did, but I feel like Home Depot, I remember having trees more vividly.
It was one of the two. And we would go and we would pick out a Christmas tree. The last couple of years I lived with my parents, we did something actually more specific where we would like go to a Christmas tree farm and not cut down the tree ourselves, but we would pick out like locally sourced Christmas trees. But that was always one of my favorite parts of decorating in general was decorating the Christmas tree. I found the rest of the decorating extremely stressful. But decorating the Christmas tree was always a lot of fun. Yeah, it is. And every year on New Year's, we would have a bonfire with the Christmas tree from that year.
Oh, you like burned the tree?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I've never heard of that. That's interesting. That's actually sounds fun.
It was
I've never heard of it.
Because pine needles can burn. Oh no, that's usually dry pine needles. But like pine needles can burn like really quick.
I mean, pine needles dry out pretty quickly. So like
Yeah.
right after Christmas, you take the tree outside and take it out of the water base, and the pine needles dry pretty quickly. Actually, I think we burned the year before's Christmas tree. I think we had a stockpile of Christmas trees.
Oh, I see.
I think Not like a full stockpile, but like each year we were burning the tree from the year before. Um,
I'm just
for that
picturing
exact
like a
purpose.
cellar that you keep the tree in, like tied up, like some sort of hostage.
No,
Like
I
all you're just sitting in a metal folding chair,
Merry
waiting to be
Christmas, you
burned alive.
filthy tree.
you filthy tree. No.
Light her
Um
up.
Isaac, the old house that we used to live in, you know which one I'm talking
Yep,
about. Um
vividly.
yes. Well, yeah, because we spent so many of our former years there. Um do you remember the wood pile behind the shed?
Yes.
Yeah, I remember climbing around on that. That's where we would put the Christmas tree. We would just kind of lay it over the top. And then when it snowed over the top of it, you would climb around on the wood pile and try not to like fall through.
Yes, safety.
Oh my
Yeah.
god. Like in the
Children have no self-preservation.
when I was little, there's this like like small patch of like a really small patch of like a couple tree, like a little forest. It's like the tree. There's less and less trees every year. I swear. Anyway, there's like a
How does
place
that
where
work?
I don't know.
People
It
cut them
feels
down.
like there's less trees. There probably isn't any less though. Anyway, there's always like a buildup of water, and when we were kids, it used to be really satisfying because you'd be able to, it would like freeze, and then you'd be able to step on it, it would crack like really satisfyingly, and it wasn't.
Ooh,
Yeah, it was really satisfying.
yeah.
I have great memories from winter activities. Um and Isaac, I'm gonna harken back to like, do you remember this thing? Because it was stuff that we did. Isaac and I have known each other for literally our entire lives. Um
Some of my earliest memories are with this person.
yeah,
At
it's
least,
Like,
crazy.
oh, throwback.
Yeah. Um do you remember that pad of concrete in the back at the old house?
Yes.
Yeah. I remember that getting covered in probably about an inch and a half or 2 inches of water, and then that would freeze over in the winter, and we would go quote unquote ice skating on it. So we would just slide around on it, and it was so much fun. Again, probably a little bit dangerous, but so much fun.
Ice, so much fun, super dangerous, but like too bad.
It's totally worth it.
Deal with
Nobody ever got hurt. Nobody ever got seriously injured, as far as I remember. So, and if
Yeah.
they
If
did,
no
they
one got
healed, so
hurt,
they're
it wasn't
fine.
painful.
No, nobody died. That's fine.
No one had lasting trauma or anything.
No.
Why do you
No
guys
one
sound
like doesn't
sarcastic?
trust
No one has lasting trauma or anything.
no one isn't able to go to college because their hospital bill is too expensive. All right, it's like it didn't happen.
What?
It's fine.
Isaac's
My
been
little brother
lying.
will be in college. Everything's okay.
Oh, I was gonna say Isaac's been lying to you this whole time. He's not actually in college. He's in the hospital still.
I'm in college because this incident made a great essay. That's all I'm saying.
Any whoosies? What is other very very typical Christmas traditions?
Well, why don't we like kind of go through the day, kind of talk about like things we do?
Yeah.
Because like, I
Uh,
guess I'll start because I kind of know. My family always starts off the day like in our house with our little family Christmas, and then we go to our grandparents who live like 15 minutes away, and then like all of our extended family meet up there. We have a big gift gathering and meal and everything there. So it's always just a good time. But I know a lot of other people will like just have their grandparents the entire day, or they'll do it like a separate day, and they can actually get to them or something.
yeah, I have a very similar thing. Usually, we go to one of the either our it like changes every year, so it's like either one of the grandparents or us or other grandparents or anyway. But it's very different because they're not 15 minutes away; they're like 2 hours away, and
Oh.
or more than 2 hours away. So it's like a big drive and everything. I mean, be like dinner, whatever it is.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
I
think dinner's what it is.
yeah. I'm going to speak on what I did when I was little because the past 3 or so years have been fucked up for me. between, I was talking to my grandma about this the other day. Last year I was with my Aunt Kelly, and I honestly don't remember what I did then. The year before that I was in the hospital. And then for years before that, there has been some kind of drama between my grandma and my mother. So we never really did stuff with my grandma anymore. So this is going to be, last year of middle school and prior, that we did all of this stuff. Because that's the stuff that I remember the most vividly, and the stuff that I actually, like what I consider my childhood. Yeah. Yeah. When I think Christmas traditions, this is the stuff that I think.
Right.
I remember we would so Christmas Eve, we would go to church with my mom's side of the family, and then we would go to my grandma's house, and we would do like snacky things, and like not a full dinner, because it would be after dinner, but we would do like, hors d'oeuvres. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for. And then we would sleep. Me and my siblings would sleep under the Christmas tree. And then in the morning we'd wake up and there would be presents under the Christmas tree, and we would do presents things. We always had a special breakfast, and then from there later in the day would go to my Nana and Papa's house, and we would do holiday stuff with my dad's side of the family. And then I think I'm remembering this properly, and then the day after Christmas, we would go to my great grandparents' house, or maybe it was the day before Christmas Eve. We would go to my great grandparents' house. Either way, we would do something with my great grandparents, and it was just more of the same stuff, more holiday stuff. My Aunt Amy does holiday Chex Mix, which I was actually invited to help with this year. But it's literally just, she makes like 40 to 60 pounds of Chex Mix and gives it to everybody. Yeah. It's a whole thing. That may be an over exaggeration, but it's probably closer to 20 to 40 pounds.
Still a lot of Chex
but it's still a lot of Chex Mix.
Pounds.
It's like a whole day process where she just sits there and makes
Chex
like
Mix
Chex
isn't
Mix.
heavy either.
No, it's
But,
not.
like, volume-wise, that's massive.
Well, she would give like multiple 2-gallon bags to every single person in the family.
Oh my god.
My word. Santa Claus, this woman needs to be the
good
like,
Chex
Santa.
Mix?
Huh?
Is it good Chex Mix?
It's some of the best Chex Mix I've ever had.
Oh, at least you have that going.
Yeah. But you don't really hear about homemade Chex Mix a lot, and that's like one of the really quirky traditions that my family has, is the 20 pounds of Chex Mix. And it's incredible. Everybody always laughs when I tell them about that, because they're like, this woman does what now?
That's beautiful. There's gonna be legends about this woman one day.
No, 100%. She's great.
Have you guys ever heard of Christmas crack?
Yes, I love it.
It's so good. I don't know how
Hold
it's made.
up.
I need to learn the ways.
I'm not familiar with this. Can we please expound on Christmas crack? Promoting it?
It's like you use saltines, chocolate. There's a process. Basically, it's
yeah. What's the actual name of it?
It's kind of like like
I'm looking it up because it has an actual name.
But it's like addicting, I swear.
I just want to make sure it's clear that we're not talking about actual crack.
It's not actual.
In case anyone gets any ideas.
Saltine toffee made with crackers, brown sugar, butter, chocolate, and sprinkles. It's thin. It's like saltine, but it's really good. It's really good.
I'm pretty sure it's considered a brittle.
Yeah, a brittle. Yeah, that's the word I was looking for.
So it's like layers. It's like a layer of saltine crackers and then hardened caramel or like toffee rather, and
Yeah,
then
toffee.
chocolate, and then it's all broken up. And it's so fucking good.
Mwah.
It's probably my favorite Christmas dessert.
Well, my grandma makes this thing. I'm not sure I can describe it enough to do it justice, but like Thanksgiving, Christmas, the only time we ever have it.
Yeah, I was there. I was there
It's
with
basically
for
yeah,
Thanksgiving with you last year. Yeah, the marshmallow, whatever the shit that was.
the
That
marshmallow
was
pineapple
good.
salad.
It was
It's
good.
just marshmallows, pineapples, and like I think Cool Whip or something. I don't know. I don't
Pineapples?
understand how it works. It works. Trust me. Pineapples, marshmallows, and like some sort of Cool Whip cream something, and it's just in a
Huh.
bowl, and it's cold, and it's delicious. Like
It's
you get some
Weird.
squishy marshmallows, sugar, and then just the pineapples in there. Oh
Like the marshmallows melted over, or is just the marshmallows raw?
no, pretty much just marshmallows. They're not like they're small marshmallows. It's like
Oh,
tiny
okay, small
ones.
marshmallows.
yeah, they're not
Yeah, so
like
it's not just like
they're
the
not.
big marshmallows and stuff. So
Yeah,
like you can get a spoonful of like 3 or 4 marshmallows and a piece of pineapple in one spoon. My
yeah.
description can't do it justice. We have been addicted to this thing since like as long as I can remember, and every year it's a war to see who gets the leftovers, if there's any.
Yeah, I don't. I was surprised when I had that. I think it was last year, right? Yeah, last year.
That sounds right.
And I was like, I've never had anything like this before. I mean, it's comparable to ambrosia salad almost, but it's got like marshmallow and stuff in it.
I'm,
And it's just the pineapple, right? It's not like the other stuff that's in an ambrosia salad.
No, I'm not familiar
what's
with
an
ambrosia
ambrosia
salad, but
salad?
usually when
It,
people think they know what I'm talking about, they like are talking about something with way more. And I'm like, no, 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 get back to the basics. Just marshmallows, pineapples.
yeah,
Got it.
ambrosia salad. It's like fruit. Pineapple, mandarin oranges, yogurt, mini marshmallows, coconut, whipped cream. That's what this one says.
Okay, so
I've
it's like a
yeah,
fruit salad.
yeah, it's like a fruit salad, but like because it's got like it reminded me of it because it's got the I would assume that wherever Isaac that came from is it's a modified version of this. Because of
Something like that,
the
probably.
pineapple, the mini marshmallows, and the whipped cream. Those are generally the thing, and the cherries. Those three things are what I
Right.
think of, or those four things are what I think of when I think ambrosia salad. I guess I think mandarin oranges as well. Um, but like it feels like a reduced ambrosia salad.
That would track. I don't know. I don't know where our family started doing it. Like I said, it's been a thing since before I was born. But
Yeah.
you better believe it'll be a thing long after I'm born too.
Long after you're
Wait,
born.
long after
What?
I'm dead. Long
Long
after I'm
after you're
dead.
born. Yeah.
I'm carrying that on. My children are going to be raised on that stuff.
Cos wait, no, all three of us mentioned some food thing. Because
Yeah.
Cosmo mentioned Christmas crack. Yeah, that's right. So we all that's cool.
I'm trying to think of other
That's
specific
probably one of the most
things.
universal parts.
Oh, my actually I'm not sure. I'm not sure. There's I have a my dad's side is very Greek, so there's some cookies that are really good. I don't know what they're called, but they're so I don't you know never mind. I don't know how to describe them.
If you can't make us
um,
understand, don't say anything. No, I'm playing with you.
okay, I'm sorry.
I'm playing with you. No.
Ah! Oh wow. I found them. Let me see how to pronounce this.
Oh
Just give it
no.
a shot. I'm looking at the same
I
thing.
recognize the word. I've heard it said before. I just
Oh,
Corambietes, I think.
okay, that's what I found when I searched up Greek Christmas cookies.
Yeah,
Okay, I'm searching it up now too.
they're good. They're like powdered sugar.
Those look
They're
pretty solid.
delicious.
Wait, are they? Yeah, they're these things.
It's like a cookie. It's like covered in like powdered sugar. It's
Yeah, and it's got like nuts in it or something.
it does have nuts in it.
Yeah, I've had this.
It
My
works
grandma
though.
makes these.
Oh yeah, they're really good. Silence.
I didn't know that those were Greek specifically.
Yeah, they are.
Interesting.
The more you know.
Well, we've been talking about food for a while. I'm getting hungry, man.
Happens to be
Yeah.
that time of day.
I haven't eaten lunch.
Okay, so I'm
Oh,
curious.
damn.
What was everyone's like experiences with Santa? I feel like we
Oh,
kind of got to address that, you know.
That's a great question. Am I going first? I think my speaking made me go first.
Go!
You claim choice. Go for it.
How dare you
I
speak first?
I have not had a lot of like I don't have a very interesting Santa story. I don't
Good place to start then.
my parents never really like they weren't like, "Oh, Santa's not real." But wait, Santa's not real? No. um
Yeah, I'm not sure we should touch on this in the podcast.
It'll be fine.
Look,
You don't want
the
to cut
Santa
this part out,
deniers
honestly.
we're going to address the fact that Santa is real and no one's ever been able to prove it. If you don't believe in Santa, that's your own problem, not mine. All right.
Yeah,
So like,
Santa's
tough.
real. I was just being funny. I was doing a bit. Um apparently that bit did not land well. Yeah, Santa's real. I have met him. We did a Polar Express trip with my grandma when I was little,
Ooh,
and we
that's sick.
yeah, and we they did like the hot chocolate thing, and they gave us like the bell, and we got to go see Santa. It was cool. It actually was.
That's dope. I think we did an off-brand version of that. I definitely did something similar, but it was like specifically not the Polar Express.
Oh.
I guess Santa was like doing some outreach programs or something. I don't know.
Yeah. How about you, Cosmo?
I'm a non-believer.
You're a non-believer. No. Heresy.
Apparently that means I can't see that, but like whatever.
I can't believe you're a non-believer.
Tisk tisk.
Um so because I recently have done this. What do you guys think about Christmas shopping? I do not like Christmas shopping. I hate it.
For any particular reason?
No, I
Sound
was
on me.
walking around this goddamn mall for like hours, okay? And I found one present. And then I went to a Target and found the rest of them.
Why did you not
I
just look
usually just
online?
I don't know. I didn't know what to get. I was
okay.
looking for things that I
No,
should get.
I will defend it. Online Christmas shopping is actually worse. Because I actually don't mind Christmas shopping. I enjoy generally I'll just like go to a Walmart and just find everything there. Down the line, maybe I'll try them all or something. If I could find like maybe if I had friends to do it with, you know, that would be fun. But like generally it's I go with my mom or dad or my brothers and we just hit up Walmart, find all the stuff we need. But Amazon shopping for Christmas is like actually miserable because you like I never know what to get when I'm going in, you know? Like I
Yeah,
have to see the thing to be
exactly.
like, this is good for that person. And so when I'm like Amazon shopping, I'm just like looking up random keywords, flipping through their departments, and it's always like the top results. So nothing feels like personal or original or anything. And so
Yeah.
it just doesn't feel good.
I guess
But
that's
then when I
fair.
go in person, I'm like, boom, that would work for this person. And it could be something totally random. Like it could be a gag gift or whatever. It's just so much easier.
Yeah.
Last year I did all my Christmas shopping on Amazon with gift cards I won at college events. And that worked out relatively well. Because I managed to do it for like
I'm
completely
I'm
free.
just
I was
I'm
so
just
proud of myself.
generally bad at knowing what people want for Christmas.
I don't think anybody's good at that though, because I'm also not good at knowing what people want for Christmas. So I do not usually get other people Christmas presents because I do not have a lot of money to throw around.
That's
Um,
totally valid.
Valid.
But like if I were to get somebody something, like in the past I've gotten my dad like candy bars for his birthday and Father's Day. Like stuff like that. Like but it's really not something that I like. I don't know. I don't really know what people want, and I feel like a lot of the people that in my family would just want money anyways. Like that's my theory when it comes to Christmas shopping is like just give the person the money and they'll find what they want for themselves. Which may be a little bit insensitive and not as like personal, but I feel like if you give them a nice personal card with it as well and be like, "Here, get yourself something." And like express like how much this person means to you and stuff like that, like I feel like it still works.
I think that the card is actually a really good idea. Because like I definitely get the you mean a lot to me and I want to show you appreciation for that, but like I don't know what you need or want or would want to do with this. But like when you add a card, those can like mean a lot to people. And it's also just easy to like kind of hold on to somewhere. Like they don't have to fill up their house with cards. You could have like a folder somewhere to keep all those. So
Yeah.
that's just honestly like a really solid idea. A good like go between.
Yeah.
Not the right
Honestly,
word, but I can think of what I
it's
was saying.
it's really funny how like I remember as a little kid always like tossing the cards to the side and being like, "Oh, whatever. It's whatever." And I think that's a generally universal experience. But like they
Especially for
really
kids.
like as a little kid, yeah. But like especially as you get older, like they become more meaningful.
Yeah.
Or rather you recognize the meaning in them more. Not that they become more meaningful. They were always meaningful. Just
I
you
think you could say they become more meaningful just because of like meaning is in interpretation. So I don't think it would be unfair to say like as a kid it's not as meaningful because that's not like what you're focused on.
it's not as
Like what
meaningful to
holds
you.
meaning for
Yeah,
you
it's
will
not as
change over
meaningful
time.
to you. Yeah.
Like a film could be really meaningful to you as a kid because you relate to the problems that the main character is going through, and then as an adult it's just not as meaningful because of thing. So I feel like there is still like it might still hold meaning. It's just not meaningful because that's kind of a subjective thing, I would think.
Yeah. Cosmo, what are you doing?
Newton's cradle. Anyway,
Firecrackers.
I'm fidgeting. I'm sorry. Um. Yeah. I don't typically during Christmas. I go out, find something like not like very expensive because again I'm in college, but
Broke
like
college
ten
student gang,
dollar.
yeah.
Anyway, but not so much at Christmas, but sometimes I'll for like Father's Day and Mother's Day I like do when I learn how to like use Blender right, I make like a little thing in that instead of like
Ooh,
yeah.
that's cool.
That's
Anyway.
nerd behavior, but that's just you.
It's
It's fine. We love nerds here. Nerds are great.
You respect it.
We're all nerds, honestly.
true.
Let's be real. In the modern day and age, if you aren't a nerd, you're like looking at the word nerd wrong. Because like there's
Yeah.
so many different types of there's so many types of nerds. Like
I
even
mean,
people who are super
everyone's a
into
nerd if
sports
you think
are
about it
sports
hard enough.
nerds.
There are
Like
grape nerds. There are orange nerds. There's
everyone
all
has
sorts of
something that
flavors
they
of
find really
nerds.
interesting.
Get out!
Like
Yeah. I mean, because nerd is just somebody that has a deep interest
knows a
in
lot about
something.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah,
knows a lot about something, has a very strong interest in something. Everybody has that. And even
If
like
you
I feel like the word jock is thrown around derogatorily as well. But it really what they are is they're just sports nerds. They're just another classification of
exactly.
nerd.
everything's in
100%.
classification of nerd, if you think about it.
Pigs.
Pigs are a classification of nerd. They're the pink ones. The pink ones. They're
Okay,
what are
but
they? Strawberry?
is potato a classification nerd, or is a nerd a type of potato?
I
Hmm.
think a
I didn't think
nerd is a
about
type.
that.
If
I
everything is
think a I
if
think a
everything is
nerd
a
is a
nerd
type
and
of.
everything is a potato,
I mean, nerds are kind of potato shaped, I'd say.
This is true.
from a certain point of view.
We're talking about the candy, right?
No,
Yeah, definitely.
strawberry flavored nerds, not the candy, the people.
Yo,
Yo.
Don't ask me how I know.
What? Wait, that guy. Wait, okay. Wait. How did we get from Christmas to?
cannibalism.
I mean, you're not wrong.
That is essentially what has happened. As Sebastian always says, is cannibalism vegan if the person consents?
No.
What?
It's not.
Beg your pardon?
Yeah,
That sounds like something Sebastian would say, though.
that is something that Sebastian
That
has
is literally
said.
like that has happened and it's been bad.
Let's stop.
I had a whole discussion about that in an
Okay.
ethics course. We should just actually name the episode like something cannibalism and wait for them like just complete
Christmas
confusion to start about
cannibalism! Christmas cannibalism,
No.
yeah! Hell yeah!
Do not
At
call
all.
this is a single part we went off topic and we're gonna call it Christmas. Oh, that
I just
actually,
really want to like,
honestly,
name it off
you
of
should
cannibalism and then
you should start calling the episodes like linked together like the actual topic in one random topic that just appeared in the middle of it for every
That would be
single-
really funny. I really like giving the episodes like alliterated titles. So that's kind of like what I do,
Yeah.
or like titles that rhyme, stuff like that.
True.
If you look at the episode titles, they're 90% of them are alliterated.
love to see it.
Alliteration is fun.
It is.
Alliteration is tight.
I'm trying to make an alliteration right now.
No, I know. I was thinking the same thing. Like, alliteration is incredible.
Incredulously incredible.
Incredulously incredible. I don't know why I turned into Trump there.
Yeah, I got nothing.
Yeah, no, I'm no.
All right,
Christmas.
holiday. Yes, Christmas traditions.
Christmas.
Breakfast.
You know what? I mean, okay, if you think about it, do you know what also has Christmas traditions?
What?
Video games.
Ooh.
Like you know how Minecraft always has the present.
Oh
Test-
yeah, I forgot about that
testers.
until just now. Yeah.
And like basically, well, not every game, but like a lot of games also do stuff on Christmas. Like it's just suddenly snowing for no reason.
Yeah.
I always kind of wish that they would like have more snow, Loki. Put more games with snow. Snow is cool. But
Oh my god, you'd be crazy. like in a FPS game, you have like every like Christmas, all the friction is removed. So like the entire time you're trying to play the game.
No. All the friction is removed, and there's blinding snow.
Oh god.
So you can only see like 4 or 5 meters in front of yourself.
Oh god.
bring it on. I'm bad enough at first-person shooters. Just like make it worse. Why don't you?
I know I'm so bad. Well,
Okay.
not necessarily PvE shooters, but especially PvP shooters. I'm really not good at.
Mm-hmm.
What if Geometry Dash has anything?
How
Get out of here with your
Dash is not
Geometry
first-person shooter?
Dash. Yeah, Geometry Dash is a first-person shooter now. Remember, Cosmo? you were playing that one
I
level
mean-
and you got the gun.
Honestly, with the new update, it might be possible.
The new update that's like 9 months old. That new
So
update.
not actually. Not. What do you mean 9 months old?
Are you talking about what was it? 2.2?
2.2, yes.
Yeah,
Most recently.
that didn't that happen like before I even
It's
moved
been
into
out-
where I'm.
It's been out for a year about.
I was gonna say, yeah, it's been out a very long while. Not very long while, but a longish while. Long enough that there are plenty of levels using all of those mechanics. But you probably could turn it into maybe not a first-person shooter, but like a platform shooter.
Someone already made a 3D game, so.
Oh, maybe. You probably can't get a
What the heck is
PvP
going on
shooter
in the
going
geometry
though.
dash?
Oh yeah, no. Anyway,
Yeah, Christmas PvP shooter. That's what we need.
oh my god, have you ever seen
It's
that?
kind of like Crazy but Weird Al as a video game.
Do you guys know Corridor Digital?
Oh yeah.
I
Yeah, they
don't
do a
think
lot
I
of.
do.
They made a video like a long time ago, which is Snow Fortress 2.
Oh,
Basically, it's like it goes through all the classes except they're all snow themed. So like the scout instead of the scout is like a guy with a shovel just shoveling snow at people, and the medic just has like a hot cocoa machine.
oh, that's incredible.
Heck
And do you know what
yeah.
the sniper has?
What?
Yellow snow.
I knew you were gonna. I knew it was gonna be something about his
Oh.
piss fetish.
Anyway, it was a funny video. So
I'd actually go crazy for like a snowball elf fight first person shooter game.
oh
That
my
would be
god,
that would be
gonna lie.
so much fun.
You could have like all
Actually-
sorts of different like references to Christmas movies too, like all the different types
yeah,
of elves.
but
you
then it
had.
would be like it would be played once a year. And
There's market for it.
Christmas
I'm
in
sure
July.
you could like cook with that. Yeah. No, people
Christmas.
would totally play that all year. Like you would have drop off, but like
Christmas just 1 week away.
Just 1 week away. I can hardly believe it. Can you believe it, guys? It's Christmas. Only 1 week away.
gosh, now I'm just picturing this like followed video game that every year around Christmas everyone just like busts it out and it becomes like the most popular game. Like
Most popular
times
game
just
for
dropping to zero at Christmas.
yeah, the most popular game for a week.
Guys.
A week of the year.
Then it just becomes like a meme
Actually,
cult following.
honestly, if you think about it, like it's. Now I'm thinking about how
They release updates. You release updates like the week of Thanksgiving and then start promoting it and it just like sells like crazy.
Exactly. The servers are only up during December.
You can actually just shut down the servers
You
outside of that.
flat out can't play the game unless it's Christmas
you cannot
season.
play the. Honestly, that might be like that might work.
That'd be a fun gimmick.
It would.
Like you could get attention that way.
You know, if somebody actually did this though, they would make an item shop, and the item shop would be open year round.
You spent a year just building up where like the servers are off, but you have this passive income. So every
Leave
time
the
you get
idea,
back to
guys.
Thanksgiving, the people who like have been spending all year just like checking the shop every day.
No,
just,
each day
like,
it's got one of those
packed.
things where you have to check in each day to claim your reward,
God, that's
and
horrible.
it's like money for the shop.
That would be if there's like a AAA game that made this.
No, that's what I was thinking. It's like it would be really bad. It would be funny as hell though.
Bro, I bought the new
like
the swimming suit skin. Whatever, I don't
Oh,
know.
we should totally do that. We should totally make that game.
if anyone makes this and we don't get some form of royalties, we're suing. Just for the record, we're tossing it out there.
We got to get a
If you
patent
want to make
going.
it, hit us up. We'll work with this.
A patent?
like-
I don't think that's how
Oh, shit.
patents work.
That's how a patent works now.
I think this is copyright.
No, it's a
Does
patent.
anyone actually place a patent on patents?
No? A patent is for like an
Do you think I could-
invention.
Yeah. What? But like the person who invented patents, do you think they had to like patent that?
Well, the
No,
better question
patents
is
don't
if you
last forever. The entire purpose of patents is to like basically allow you to sell it without competition for like a couple of years, but then it's supposed to go away. It's
yeah.
like their entire point is
What
not
I'm
to
hearing is
last.
there probably isn't a patent on patents right now.
Yeah, no, not anymore. But like, you can't get a new patent if you like, I don't know.
What if I just start patent 2? Or like a completely
Electric
separate system?
Boogaloo.
Patent 2, electric boogaloo. Do 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 do.
Like invent a different type of patent. that like starts messing with people's patents. So like you might have a patent, but like legally you can also go to this. Like why does this patent person have a monopoly on these inventions?
Why have a patent when you can have a patent too?
Exactly. The new and improved.
What are you talking? Yapping.
Yeah. Other holiday like activities. I was talking to one of my counselors about this. I think it was yesterday. It might have been the day before, but I think it was yesterday. Snowball fights and sledding and other
Ooh,
Christmas
yeah.
other
I thought of that
winter
earlier, but I
activities.
completely forgot. Yeah.
Yeah, no, because snowball fights, the old house that I used to live at, um, the one from my young childhood, we had, I think it was 3/4 of an acre of land, um, and most of it was just like open space.
Nice.
Like probably half an acre of it was open space, and then there was a quarter worth of woods in the back. Um, and we would build massive snow forts, me and my siblings, and we would run around with like those round sleds. We would use those as shields, and we would run
That's
around and like
amazing.
sword fight with icicles and stuff and throw snowballs at each
That is
other. It
peak.
was so much
That is
fun.
literally peak.
Absolute
That is.
peak childhood activities.
Oh my god! I wish.
We don't have that much space, but whenever we got a lot of snow, me and my little brother would go out into the back. And like after shoveling the driveway and stuff, we would have these piles of snow that we would just use to build these entire cities. For like, we would do a little bit of snowball fighting, which would end up generally just being us finding like a big chunk of snow that stayed together and dropping it on their head. And at the end, we would just like start running into these like fortresses and stuff we had, or like doing dramatic deaths as we fell and crushed the building or the fort or whatever we had.
Yeah,
Like building it was only
Indeed.
half the fun. Destroying it was chef's kiss.
yeah. Now here's the question, because this was also something I was talking about yesterday. Have either of you been snowboarding or skiing?
I
I am
am
not.
skier. I ski.
Because I have not been snowboarding or skiing in my recent memory. I may have like once when I was really little.
A wee lad.
Gone snowboarding. Yeah, so wee lad. But
I am actually going skiing tomorrow.
really,
What?
yeah, I thought I remembered Cosmo. I thought I remembered you doing skiing stuff.
Yeah. Oh, usually actually, I'm not gonna say where we usually go.
Yeah, don't you'll dox us.
That mountain.
I'm glad that we're all very
But
conscious
I
of
will
this.
say
'Cause I know there's some people that would not be as conscious of keeping our identities
time
at least
we-
somewhat secret.
one time we actually went skiing for like Christmas. We like Airbnb at like some cabin. It was great. We went skiing, even though like almost all of my family skis, so
Mhm.
it was fun. Yeah, I'm the kind of person to go down a double black diamond. So,
Mean business.
Yeah.
My roommate
except the
does
forest
skiing.
ones. I hate forest ones. They suck, and I hate them. They should like not exist.
Tell us how you really feel. I have a lot of friends who do skiing and stuff, but I just never did because broke, and I don't know, never really had an opportunity to. It's not the type of thing you can just like randomly do, you know?
Yeah.
It's hard to get into. You didn't have like good motive or drive or something.
Yeah. I don't know. It feels like a really high skill gap. Um Especially skiing, and like sledding gives you the same kind of adrenaline rush almost. You're not standing, or you're not supposed to be standing. Me and my brother have definitely gone down sledding hills standing on sleds. It's much
Oh my
more
God.
entertaining than skiing or snowboarding because you do not have foot grips and you sometimes have a hand grip, and you fall off and you go absolutely flying. It's far more exhilarating. Let me just
Have
say.
you
I want to try
have you
that now.
ever like been at like a big snow hill and you make a ramp on the hill?
Yeah.
I've seen it
Great.
done.
Yeah.
I think my youth pastor one time went on one of those hills, but they weren't an actual ramp. It was actually just snow covering like a pipe. So instead of flying up the ramp, he just flew off the. I
Oh
think that
my
was my youth
God.
pastor. It might have been a community group leader or something, but someone definitely did try to go up a ramp that was not a ramp.
Oh no. Yeah, I
The
mean
thing he
skiing
doesn't want to
is
tell you is that it wasn't a ramp, it was a child hidden under the snow.
oh my God. What is skiing but more controlled version of sledding?
Exactly.
Um, yes, I guess from a certain point of view, you can misconstrue it as that.
I've never snowboarded though. I want to though. Seems interesting.
I'd be
Although I'm
more
probably
interested
gonna
in
suck at
snowboarding
it.
than skiing. It just looks cooler. Also insanely harder, but like that's irrelevant.
That's irrelevant.
If I die, I die. It's not like, that's not an important factor of this.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, Christmas music. That exists.
Oh,
It's not really traditions, but
It's Christmas music.
it's still Christmas related.
Have you guys? You know, never mind.
Have you
Uh,
guys? Never
okay,
mind.
you
okay,
kind of
okay, okay. You know,
gotta
okay.
commit now.
So, have you guys ever heard of Whamageddon?
Of what?
What?
Whamageddon.
I do not think I
Oh, I've definitely
have.
heard of it.
Yeah, basically, Whamageddon is where you have to go from December 1st to Christmas without hearing the song Last Christmas by Wham.
I low-key have beef
I
with that song.
I don't know why that song specifically is not that bad of a song, but I
Oh,
have
no,
been
it's never the bad song.
at like a miracle. I have not heard it yet. I have no idea how.
Interesting.
Covers are please
Is
do not play it.
that a
Like
challenge?
covers are safe and you can like sing it
Mm-hmm.
whatever. If you it's only
It's
the
got to be the
original one.
original.
It has to be the original.
My German teacher would play that same thing, but with Feliz Navidad,
Oh, okay.
and
I
that became a game that me and my brothers would do because he had all four of us, and so like I think the second one started it. Where like on the last day of school, we would find some way to trick him into it. My brother put it in a gift card that like he found a card. Oh no no
That's
no! It was for this ornament because like the classes were building trees and decorating them for
that's
like a
criminal.
fundraiser. And so he found a card that played it when you opened, took out the mechanics, put it into a like Christmas tree card or ornament that he built, and then had the professor, the teacher played the ornament, and it was the song, and he lost. I think the one time I did it. Oh no, I did it twice. One time I set it as my alarm, or not alarm, my phone,
Ringtone.
like the ringtone. Yeah, that's the
Yeah,
word.
yeah, yeah.
And then I
Ringtone.
had my brother call, so that in the middle of class, my brother called, and it was through there, and I gave to the teacher on the phone. I'm like, "It's for you." So that was great.
Oh my God, that's
It was like a
devious.
whole double whammy. And then the last time was he had told us we were like, there was a video we were looking for, it like a German video, and he's like, if anyone finds it, send it to me. And it was like a joke video, so it wasn't serious. But on the last day of school, I was like, I found it. Do you want me to send it? He's like, yeah. So I sent him the video, and it was an ad-free version of the song. He did it. The second it opened, like not the first sound, that's like 1 decibel of sound had creaked through, and he paused it, and he's like, I already know what this is. Like,
Yeah, the problem is if you realize what it is,
no.
then
but it counted because
It still
it's
counts.
like I heard it. I can't say I didn't hear it, so he let it play through. It was amazing.
Do you know what's a song
It's
I
just
do
something so
not like
satisfying.
though? It's it's like simply
I love it.
having a wonderful
Wonderful
Christmas. It says
Christmas
that like,
time.
and it does that for like
Oh,
4 goddamn minutes or something. It's really annoying.
I actually vibe with that song.
It's not a
I,
bad
I
song.
don't I don't know why. Something about it
I
just
do agree
makes
that
me
they
like it.
repeat it a few too many times at the end. Like I know what you're talking about, that end segment where it's like they just say that for
You know,
2 minutes
I can't that.
straight. But most of the
Isn't this
rest of
one
the
Paul
song is
McCartney?
fine.
Yeah, it is. I guess.
Yeah, no, I don't like the Wham song though. There's just the main chorus of like bothers me because they're like, last Christmas I gave you my heart. The very next day you gave it away. This year to save me from tears, I'll give it to someone special. And
It
I'm just
doesn't make
like
any
sitting there
sense.
like, wait, can we just look at like what did you not think they were special last year? Because if you gave them your heart, presumably you thought they were special. So what's to stop it from happening again this year? If you're
Yeah, I
literally just giving
know.
your heart away to someone else to spite the old person, I feel like you're
And
in
the
a
music video
self-fulfilling loop
makes
here.
the music video makes even less sense because you're
Oh,
looking
there's
at
a
it and
music
it's like
video?
a bunch of people. Yeah, it's a bunch of people having a good time,
Oh
right?
no. Right.
Do not play it.
I don't plan to. I feel like that would just kill brain cells.
Anyway, it's like just a bunch of people having a grand old time. There's like no, it's like completely against what the lyrics actually are.
Oh no.
Like, okay, all right. I'll just let them have that.
Um, my God, they're still making that computer.
Yeah. It has been an hour, so if we want to start wrapping up, we can.
Yeah.
I see what you did there.
Wrapping up like a Christmas present.
But
I
well
totally meant
played.
I totally meant that. I didn't
That
realize
was
after you
100% intentional.
100% intentional.
Oh my God, have you ever seen that a cappella group? They basically they
The
sang 12 Days of
Pentatonics.
Straight no
Christmas.
chaser. Straight no chaser. Straight no chasers. 12 Days of Christmas.
Oh,
I
I know
forgot their
exactly what you're talking
name.
about. Straight no
Yeah, yeah,
chaser.
yeah, yeah. I think that yeah, that's it.
Like best iteration of that song ever. When they start singing Africa, oh, I want a full version of that.
Yeah, yeah,
So,
that's it. It's really
it's
good.
so good.
Have you ever seen this, Ren?
what is it? I don't know if I have.
Straight No Chaser, the 12 Days of Christmas. It starts off as the 12 Days of Christmas. You know, I don't want to spoil it. I'll send you the video.
All
I'll send
right.
the video in the
You
chat.
just gotta watch it at some point. It's so good. Literally like an iconic.
It's really fun.
I want a full version of that end part because that it literally just like goes so hard for literally no reason.
um, I guess I should pick someone to host next.
Yes.
Dun, dun, dun.
Will you be here for the next week, Isaac?
I should be.
All
I
right.
have guests coming over, but like I should be able to find time for an hour.
Then
It's
I
not like I'll
dub
be building a
thee
computer or anything.
as the next off-topic host.
Huzzah!
Okay. I am going to do the outro for this one though, because I do
Take
have
it.
a somewhat special announcement. Thank you so much everybody for a year of your time. By the time this goes up, it'll be a couple of days after the anniversary of the podcast. But it has been a year, and I talked about this on stream as of time of recording last night. But I just wanted to thank all of you from kind of do a special segment. Thank all of you from the absolute bottom of my heart for taking the time to listen to our sometimes incoherent ramblings. Because that is what they boil down to occasionally. But it's incredible to believe that it's incredible to think that it has been an entire year. It's this has been something that has given me a lot of purpose. There have been days I've not felt like doing it, but it has been so nice to be able to sit down with my wonderful friends and just yap about whatever thing for an hour. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed it as well. It is a pleasure to be able to share our stories, our knowledge, the things that we discover online as we do research for this podcast with you guys. To share some laughs, to share friendships, to share honestly a majority of who we are. It's been quite a time. It's hard to believe it's been an entire year. I remember when I was in the hospital, I even before this, so I had an old friend group that I wanted to do a podcast with. And this began with the idea for doing an episode of a podcast called Words Are Weird, where we talk about language. And I remember I was in the hospital and I had contact with Isaac throughout that time frame. And I go, hey, I'm no longer friends with these people, just haven't seen them in a long time. Would you be willing to do this? And he said that he would join me. And that was, I'm not gonna put words in his mouth. Isaac, if either of you guys want to speak on this at all, this is kind of a special segment for all three of us to do on maybe the impact that this podcast has had on our lives, on the impact you think it can have on other people, anything like that. But I do want to say that this podcast has truly given me my voice. I used to be very bad at speaking, especially in group settings, at stringing words together coherently. And this podcast has been such a blessing. It truly has.
Not to say that we're able to do that yet, but we're making progress nonetheless. Coherence is getting better.
As you can tell by my intro, I'm not quite coherent.
I think I'm the only one that has a coherent intro. What you really have to do is you just have to write down like a basic intro and use that formula over and over again.
I'm aware.
But you do you, man.
I like to wing it.
Yeah. It's a little more entertaining if you wing it, but I feel like it's a little more professional if you have something that's kind of like straightforward, and it's easier for me to
it's definitely better when you write it down.
Yeah, it's a little bit easier. So do either of you have anything you want to say on that specific topic?
Not particularly.
I'll send a little spiel. Might as well, if you're going to give me the floor. Oh, sorry, cracking my knuckles.
Yeah.
Gotta get myself ready. Some words.
Was that your spiel?
Yeah. No. No, all right. So
some words, yeah.
It's genuinely crazy. College has been a wild time. The perception of time has kind of just like been all over the place. The fact that it was only a year ago almost feels like crazy, because it feels like that we've been doing this for like 2 or 3 years now. So I just remember you pitching the idea, and then just like it came up because I think we were just like driving home from something, and you were like, hey, these conversations are like really great, and I wish that we like were able to record them, because I feel like there's a lot of great things that just looking back on them would be cool, sharing them with people, and I think that's very much true. We say a lot of random crap that probably at times should not be said. I don't know how we got to cannibalism today, but we got there. Sometimes you might look at that and be like, all right, I don't know what's going on. But like at the end of the day, I think there's just something, even if like we don't have a lot of followers, just having the chance to look back and be like, hey, these are conversations we've had, things we've said, memories we've shared that we can actually go back and look at. And down the line, I think, especially as we get older and go through more things, I think these episodes will only become more valuable and more meaningful as we have stuff to look back at and reminisce and be like, yes, this happened. This wasn't just a dream we made up. You know,
It wasn't just a
have
false
something so
memory.
concrete.
Oh
It
God!
wasn't just a false memory.
The false memories are back now.
And then the episode just ends.
I cannot with it.
No.
But yeah, I think that's about all I got to say. So Merry Christmas to everyone. Go make some memories with families and friends. Whatever that looks like for you, whatever your traditions are. I hope that today has been or was, if you're listening to this later, or will be if you listen to this in future years. I will always be excited to come back and look at what comments you have that I can respond to about Christmas trees, because I'm committing to that.
Yes. Thank you,
Loaded
everybody, for watching. Merry Christmas to you all. And we will see you all hopefully next week.
Merry Christmas.